on your gig because, well, if you need the gig, don't try this. But like Gregory said, it was born out of necessity. We started touring trio, and Robin being just a great rhythm player just sounded fantastic until he went to his solo, and of course the solo was fantastic. But sometimes I missed the chord, so I just kind of, next day at sound check, I was like, okay, where's the G minor 7? Oh, okay. And just kind of worked it in, and after that, a few gigs down the road, we taped ourselves, and I was listening to the gig tape, which I suggest for you musicians is always a good thing to do. Tape your gigs, listen to them, you find out what works and what doesn't. So I was listening to the thing, and it was like, oh, that solo blew. Oh, but that two-hand thing, that's happening. So I, in the words of Jimmy Witherspoon, I kept that in. And so here's how you do it. It's really a pretty simple thing. Your left hand, or your fretting hand, if you happen to be a left-handed person, basically carries on with the bass function. That is, that particular hand, left in my case, wants to play the root. We're going to play a blues in F for the purpose of demonstration. So in the key of F, the left hand is going to play a lot of Fs and kind of walk between 1 and 5, that is the 1st and 5th scale degree, so that type of thing. So the left hand carries on with the function that the two hands had previously been doing, and usually 95% of the time on a 4-string bass, the left hand then is going to travel over the E string and the A string and play your notes down there. The right hand, or what's usually the plucking hand then, will pick up the rest of the chord tones. You got your 1 and 5 covered here in the left. So in the other hand, you want to pick up the other chord tones, which in a blues would be your major 3rd and your dominant 7th. So here's our F dominant 7 chord then. Root in the left hand. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit.
Turn it up.
Yeah. It's going to feed back. I'll play harder. So the F in the left hand, and then play the 7th on the 13th fret of the D string, and the 10th, or the 3rd, on the 14th fret of the G string. So there you've got your F7 chord outlined. Now to complete the illusion, you do need to put a little bit of effect on it. One other thing I should mention, the sound of the bass to kind of make this happen. A jazz bass, Fender jazz bass, works really well for this. To have both pickups in single coil on full, volume on full, tone on full. It doesn't work quite as well on a P bass. 2 pickup bass is preferable. So anyway, bass full on. So to complete the illusion, the faux Hammond, you need to add a little bit of effect. A chorus pedal will work just fine, a TC chorus. I've used them for years. Lately I've been trying this thing called a roto-sim, rotary simulator. Any kind of Leslie simulator probably do the job. So there you go, there's your faux Hammond. We've got our 1 chord. Now for the 4 chord, of course you're going to play the root in the left hand, or the plucking hand, B flat. Simply shift the 2 notes you're holding in your right hand, or your plucking hand, down 1 fret. The dominant 7th becomes the 3rd, and the 3rd becomes the dominant 7th. You've got your 4 chord, tritones in this hand. Back to the 1. For your 5 chord, same kind of thing. Root in the left hand, up 1 fret. Here's your 5 chord. So you've got the whole thing within a 2 fret range on both hands. In this hand and right there. So that's, there you got got it in the 2 fret range. That's basically